Saving money is a challenging task, isn't it? It's not something that everyone can easily accomplish. You probably think the same way and may be behaving incorrectly when it comes to saving. You believe that saving money regularly is boring, tiring, and even seemingly impossible, and you attribute every failed attempt to this difficulty. So, you think that the fault is not in you, but in the action itself. Now, is saving money an easy task? Of course not. I'm not going to argue that saving money is an easy job, because it's not. Let's be realistic. Saving money can be quite challenging. It usually requires cutting back on discretionary expenses and being more disciplined with your budget. You won't go shopping from store to store just because you feel like it, and you won't come home with bags full of things like before. You might have to forego separate weekend outings and occasionally stay at home. In short, to save money, you'll have to give up many fun habits you've been indulging in for years. But why am I talking about these things? After all, you already know how difficult it is to save money. Yes, you know, but you may not fully realize that you can overcome these challenges. In other words, I'm saying that you either don't know how to motivate yourself to save, or you're pretending to be clueless. That's why I want to talk to you about the motivation tactics you should use to develop a saving habit. It's quite clear and evident that many of you need these tactics. If you want to join the ranks of successful savers and achieve your desires more easily, I strongly advise you to consider the following suggestions. Here are motivation tips to facilitate your saving journey. 1. Think about the financial goals you've achieved so far. You took the first step to save money, but did you quit the job you started after a short while? Did you put money in your piggy bank for a few days only to encounter the same negative results every time? In this case, I recommend you to remember the financial goals you've achieved so far. Or in other words, think about what you currently have: your home, car, last year's vacation, your favorite jacket in your closet, the birthday gift you bought for your partner, your computer. You were able to acquire all of these because you had enough money, right? Whether through saving or not, you obtained so many things. By considering this, you should know that by continuing to save, you can easily achieve even more. Use this as motivation to keep going and remind yourself of the rewards that await you if you don't give up. 2. Distance yourself from negative thoughts. Negative thoughts can hinder your savings goal and make the process seem boring. However, you can make things easier by replacing these thoughts with positive ones. For example, instead of thinking, "It's not working, saving money is so boring you can't do anything without spending," you can develop positive thoughts like, "If I save $1 every day, I'll save $30 in a month and $360 in a year." By starting with small steps like this, you can realize that your savings will grow over time. Remember the saying, "Little by little, a little becomes a lot." Every small saving can make a big difference over time. Don't let negative thoughts hold you back, and don't give up on developing a savings habit. Your thoughts influence your emotions and reflect in your motivation to take action. Strengthen yourself with positive thoughts, make your savings journey enjoyable, and celebrate your successes. As you believe in yourself, negative thoughts will fade away, and you will progress towards your financial goals more easily. 3. Don't forget to reward yourself along the way. Yes, another thing you should do to motivate yourself during the savings process is to reward yourself from time to time. Let's say you've started saving money for your dream trip abroad. And according to your plans, you need to be extremely careful with your expenses and be frugal in every aspect for 6 months. Okay, everything is correct up to this point. However, you shouldn't forget that strictly adhering to a savings plan for 6 months can become tiring after a while. If you avoid any enjoyable spending and overthink every time you reach for your wallet, saving money naturally becomes burdensome. That's why I'm telling you that you need to reward yourself occasionally. For example, if you're tired of overthinking every expense and starting to say, saving and saving, but nothing really happens, that's when you should indulge yourself with small rewards. Engage in money-related activities that you believe will make you happy, thereby boosting your motivation. Of course, remember not to go overboard during these indulgences. Reward methods can vary from person to person. It depends on your interests and preferences. For some, making a purchase or participating in a favorite activity can enhance motivation, while others may find buying a book or enjoying a pleasant walk in nature more appealing. The important thing is not to neglect your financial goals while rewarding yourself and to strengthen your discipline by maintaining motivation. Remember, small rewards and enjoyable moments make your savings journey pleasant and sustainable. By finding the right balance, you can both achieve your savings goals and enjoy life. 4. Be aware of how far you've progressed. To boost your motivation in saving, you should be aware of how much progress you've made. For example, let's say you started saving money 3 months ago. You should know how much money you've set aside during this time and, in other words, see clearly that you haven't been working in vain. You need to understand how much those cutbacks in spending, missed social events, unworn clothes, and essentially everything you've had to endure to save money have actually benefited you. Because if you don't do this, you'll start to think that saving money hasn't brought you anything, and you'll be tempted to backtrack on the decision because you feel like you haven't received the rewards for all the effort you've put in. When you consider the advantages that saving money brings you, you realize that you're reaping the rewards of your efforts and sacrifices. You understand the significance and value of the decision you made. This boosts your motivation and encourages you to continue your savings journey. 5. Recognize that you're working towards turning your desires into reality. The best motivation method for saving money is to use your dreams. In order to consistently save money and not struggle during the process, you need to have a strong dream in your hands. Maybe you want to start your own business, or taking a trip around the world is your ultimate dream. Or perhaps your biggest wish is to secure a solid future for your children. You need to realize these aspirations and constantly remind yourself that you're not saving money in vain. For example, you can place small notes or pictures near your savings jar that remind you of the dream you want to turn into reality. You can also place similar reminders in the most noticeable part of your wallet. For instance, you can write small reminder notes like, "Think of your dream before spending." With these notes that greet you every time you open your wallet, you can resist impulsive spending and continue moving forward, knowing what you're striving for. In short, you should acknowledge that saving money is not an easy task, but also recognize that you can make the process more manageable. We've reached the end of this video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon to stay updated on our new videos. See you in the next video. Goodbye.